I'm here. We do walks Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Although last night we cancelled, and I will tell you the story of that in a minute. In the meantime, this is Tim Dent on my walk in Craicmaster, and we're going to go and see the banana plantation and see how far they are on with the work, because this road's been closed for ages. Look at that. Whoops, wrong way. So it looks like they're getting ready to fill it back in, which looks good. So I'll see you in a minute. I'll just turn you around. There you go. Morning everybody, 5 people watching, 1 thumbs up already. Must have done something right. It looked like it rained last night, but I didn't hear anything. Morning Neil Davidson, thank you so much for your support. What are they doing here? Oh, pretty good. Buenos días. ¿Hasta cuándo está listo, sabes? Well, probably, obviously doesn't speak Spanish. Morning, Gary. Morning, Rosyth. Where's the sunshine gone? I know. We've got this front coming in from the south, so it looks like it's here till next weekend. So you'll have intermittent sunshine, I'm afraid. But it's still warm. Willie Rushton, good morning. Been live for 2 minutes. Simon. So, those of you just starting, dead and living again, that's Rob, is it? Michael Ross, David Bone, Paul Adock, Gary Ross, I think Carl, Simon, Stuart Adams, morning all. Thank you, Stuart, for your ongoing support there. And Keithy J142, Andy Park. Sorry, Tim, not turned. Oh, don't worry. Typos are allowed on lives. There you go. So here we go, up towards banana plantation. I'm really going to take my life to my hands now. Now this is 2-way now, so you got to be careful. There you go. And there you go. The sun's blazing through. Early walk, says Dave. To tell you the truth, I'm late today. I wanted to get out earlier because I've got loads to do. I've got a load of recycling I've got to take to the recycling place, and I'm actually here now, but I couldn't carry it all and film at the same time. So I'm actually going to go this way. Morning, Michael. Loads of old paper and cans and stuff. I'm actually in the village, Rosyth. I'm right by our buildings, which is just down here, and we're going up to just the top of the road. So I've just come out here and turned right from my complex is the word I'm looking for. My complex. So these are the pipes they've been putting in across the road here, and then in those pipes they've been doing water and data and electricity and all that stuff. So but it's been like that for quite a while, so I'm hoping it's going to change. So this bus stop we're coming up to now is not being used at the moment. The bus actually stops outside our house. So usually this is the bus stop at the top, and it tells you to go that way outside our house to pick it up. So we'll see if these guys go up here. I don't know if you know if that's a dead end. Primero rechts, derecha. These guys are getting cheap holidays. Morning, Anne-Marie and everyone. Suzanne, Paul, Mac, Judy, Wade, Rossa and Michael, Stuart, Dave, Paul, Mac, everything's fine. Okay, there's enough here now, 26 people, the story of last night. Where's the sunshine here? Sunshine's up here, look. There you go. Okay, so the story of last night. We heard that there was going to be a thunderstorm. So he says, what we're going to do for Monday if it rains. And then Chris said to me, has anybody contacted you? So I looked in my emails and my messages, and nobody had actually said, Tim, see you on Monday. So I thought, well, if nobody's coming and the weather's going to turn, then what's going to happen? So I said, do you want to go down anyway for a pint? She said, to tell you the truth, if nobody's there, she'd rather stay home. I said, okay. So I cancelled it online on the community. Of course, not everybody reads the community posts, which you should. Information there. And also I cancelled it on the website, on the calendar. When not everybody goes to the website and looks at the calendar. So there were actually people that turned up for a surprise, and thank you for that. And I was lucky because I decided to go down to check who was there. Anyway, I ended up getting blotto with Mark Miller. I met Leanne and Michael from Germany. And then when we got to Monte Cristo, I met Karen Bond. Right, just have a quick look here. Oh, they're still digging here. So it looks like there is no way through. And I did hear that, just get out of the way there. I did hear from Cleo that this is actually a private road, and it was only open because it was open. So it doesn't look like it's going to reopen, which is a shame. But there is news afoot that they're going to have a cut across somewhere, either through the banana plantation or beyond the banana plantation. And if that happens, that is fine. I was supposed to give a shout out to Karen's relative, and I wrote it down, but I'm going to have to do that on Balcony Banter. Because I'm not sure whether it's Julian or not. And I can't look because I'll kill the feed if I look, I think. I don't know. That's what you do. You should have two phones really, one for your messages and one for your filming. So, where are we going? We're walking down by Arcoiris, which is, what's it called? Arcoiris Rainbow. Ow! Bungo! Where are we going today? I don't know, Jiffy. We're going down to the beach.
I know a song about trains.
Who cares? Is that still going? There you go, building his own mountain. Top of the world, man. There you go, dogs and dogs. This is banana plantation. Goes all the way down to the beach, or to the rocks. Which is where we're going. Now this is Arcoiris that you can see from our balcony. And so therefore you should be able to see our balcony from Arcoiris. So those of you watching regularly will know that we live over in that complex over there. Morning, Sue. So the blue one is next door's complex. Let's get to the car park that you can see from our balcony. So Playa Paraíso's this way. So when you look out to sea in our balcony, we're actually looking that way. And then when you look left, morning Gary, you're looking that way. That might be Brenda in front. She said she was out with a dog. Shall I shout Brenda? Hi Brenda. No, it's not Brenda. Right. Oh, there's a dog on his own. Two dogs on their own. Morning, dogs. Well, they got some sort of harness on, so must belong to somebody. It's funny, you know, sometimes people put up, my dog's escaped. Hey, if your dog's escaped, that means he was a prisoner. No, the dog's a part of our family. Well, if he's a part of your family, then he'll want to stay. So if your dog's escaped, you've done something wrong. Alright. So here we go. Take my life in my hands. Right. So let's see. If we look at the end of these blue and sand coloured ones, then there's like a gap here, and then there's a building here and a building here and a building here. These are the 1, 2 and 3, and we're in number 1 on the top floor at the far end, just behind the lamppost there, to give you an idea of where we are. So when I move out of the way, you'll actually be able to see our balcony, the balconia. Okay, which is, what is it now? Here. So, residential Arcoiris. Roger Channy, how are you, Christine? We're fine, thanks. Same shit, different day. People escaping. Take my life in my hands. Now we're going to walk down this way. To rocks. Been on 15 minutes already. 61 people watching, 31 thumbs up, thank you so much. So these Arcoiris places, you got like little terrace townhouses on the front and then flats above. So each one of the ground floor ones has got a little front garden, and then the others have got little balconies, Juliet balconies, as in Romeo and Juliet. We're coming up to a zebra crossing, and I'm going to go across. across. I nearly bought a Jeep when I came over. I like the look of them. I don't like the way they drive. Sort of too trucky for me. And of course you can't get one that's automatic. Well, you suppose you can, but you might as well not have a Jeep if you get automatic. Take my life in my hands. What are you guys saying? Craig, morning. Did Christina get a chair back? Yes, she did. So that was quite good actually, because they picked it up on the Saturday and they said, you want it back on the Wednesday, the Thursday, and it was all a mistake and the part doesn't arrive till Thursday, and so we were there, and all of a sudden on Friday morning the guy said, are you in this afternoon? I said, yeah, if you come between 4:30 and 5. He says, yeah, we can come between 4:30 and 5 because we had to get the doctor to sort some stuff out for Chris for next year, and it all worked out perfectly. It came on time and I had time to go down and do Freaky Friday, so that was good. Take my life in my hands. There we go. So we're coming down towards the thing now, the beach, or the rocks as they say. Now that was the end of Arco Iris there. So that's the end of Arco Iris, and this is the beginning of Mirador de La Gomera, which is the beautiful view of La Gomera, which is a lie, because La Gomera's gone. Now if you look on the satellite photo of any of your weather apps, you'll see that we're at the top end of a front that's coming in from the southwest, and this is the cloud that's going to be with us till weekend or till Sunday. So if you're coming over, it's a little bit cooler, so 22, 23. When the sun comes out it's really warm, and in the night it's getting a little bit colder, down to about 18, so it's below 20 in the night now, which is not bad for November, to tell you the truth. Forecast quite a bit of rain for the south of Tenerife this week. Did you get a storm yesterday forecast? They did forecast it actually, but it usually happens in the night, and I didn't see it, but it smelt a little bit sort of damp this morning, so it must have rained early hours of the morning, but there's no thunderstorm or anything, which was promised. But yeah, the weather's unsettled this week, so if you're fortunate enough to be on the island and unfortunate enough to hit the week with the storm, then don't worry, because you'll still get a tan, because you've still got what's it called, radiation in the air. Let's just wait for this dog owner to come past, and then we'll go on to the rocks. In the meantime, let's have a quick look to see what you guys are saying. So let's turn you around. Look at my pretty face, there you go. So you're still in a t-shirt, it's 4 degrees in the UK. Nice. It's always t-shirt and shorts weather here, always. Morning Tim, says Steve. Do you still see Lee? I contact Lee a lot, and he hasn't been over since the last time he's been over, but he's in America at the moment. But he did say he was coming back before Christmas, but I don't know whether he's coming back for a holiday or he's coming back to vlog. Do you see Christina get a chat? We've done that one. Edward says hi mate. Morning Tim. TLI, my life in my hand. Brenda the dog, done that one. Just came out with my dog. I'll watch and catch. I'll see. Okay. I'm so stupid. Okay, well, everybody. Rudders 23. Good morning, Tim. Rudders, not seen that name before. Good morning to you. Okay. Tipas are acceptable on lovers. Type okay. Typers are acceptable on loves. I've got you. I've got you. I should do right back at the beginning. Let's go down the bottom. I remember one year when it rained, deliberately went out and played golf in it just to feel at home. Exactly. And Peter says, greetings from Denmark. And Una says, good morning. Yep, still in t-shirts. Let's follow this guy with his two doggies. So I'm going to look down here now. Yep. Yep. Morning Moira, morning Rick. We've got lots of mates and pals today. Oh yeah, booyah. So there we go. Not much of a view today, I'm afraid. So this is the beautiful, well-paved pathway over to Playa Paraíso. And it looks like they're picking up like a beach cleanup today, which is quite good. These are the refugees from Playa Paraíso coming to the rich area of Cayo Salvaje. Buen trabajo, señor.
Buen día.
Buen día. Oh, that's nice. Getting all the stones up. Making it wheelchair friendly, probably. Looks nice, this. They've put like a little border on there, which is good. They made an opening here, so that's rather inviting. Just careful you don't trip and rush and go to the end and fall off. Ah. $89 bit watching, 47 thumbs up. Oh my god, I got a frog in my throat. Ribbit. Ribbit. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Got a tickle in my throat. The old throat tickle. Not to be confused with the testicle. Buenos días. Little boat. No more sunglasses today. Morning, Claire. Gonna watch I'm not in doggy doos. I got a comment on my channel last night about someone pretending to be bushcraft bear. I know, it's sad people. Sad people. Just ignore them. They go away soon. Quite a lot of people working down here today. I don't know whether they're volunteers or whether they're unemployed. Because sometimes the unemployed get to do jobs. On Craig. So this is the front end of Mirador de la Gomera. 26 minutes in. And why people think that it's okay to leave the dog doos around just because it's a stony path amazes me. It's amazing. That and cigarette dimps. I mean, like, if you were a non-smoker, or a person that doesn't smoke, in my opinion, and you just burnt bits of paper and threw them around out of your car window, you'd be crazy, wouldn't you? Buen trabajo.
Buen trabajo.
Buen trabajo. Pal, sorry, pal, says Rick. Sorry, pal. Somebody pretending to be somebody else again because their own persona is so boring. I got a stone in my shoe. Got a stone in my sock. A stone in my shoe. Here we go. Oh, I'll take it off. It's not coming out. There we go. Yep. Good morning, Sarah. Morning, Trevor. Trevor. Trevor's a place near Pwllheli, you know, in Wales. Trevor. Do they call you Trevor or just Trevor? So we've been out 28 minutes, so I think we'll nip down to the beach and have a quick look what's going on down there. Take a seat by my favourite tree down here and Bob Barras, stone in your shoes, got a great for my birth control, makes you limp. I get my coat. Trevor is Wales with an F, you're right. You're right, Trevor. But it actually pronounced Trevor. But Trevor. But they used to spell it with a V as well. Like Carnarvon used to be spelt with a V, and then the Welsh Nash came in and said we've got to put it back to the original spelling of Caernarfon. If you're a covey. There we go. Some people doing the stuff here. I think Rick Bellend is just Bellend. I don't think it's Rick. Because I make Rick a moderator. on all of his channels. So if he ain't a moderator, it ain't my mate or my pal or my bud Rick. It's just the bell end, which is exactly what the guy is. Or it's probably a woman, actually. There you go. Quiet. They've been swimming. It's Rick Powell. I'm not your pal, mate. Buddy. You're just a sad person, I'm afraid, that loves to do this. But you're not breaking any rules, because the community guidelines don't say that... well, actually it does. It says you can't impersonate somebody else. So you are actually in contravention of the guidelines. So we just add you as a moderator, shall we? Oh, I hit you by accident. What a shame. Forever. So anybody calling me mate or pal is in the crosshairs now. This looks quite nice. The trees have sort of grown up a little bit here, so you get a nice bit of shade, especially this one in front of me now. So there's beautiful seats here, and we can just sit in the shade of the tree and have a look round. No, you didn't impersonate John Moira. It's just you couldn't change the name. In fact, Moira, you were saying, it's not John, it's Moira. Unless John was impersonating you for months. Oh, that'll have a bit of fun, innit? Bit of fun, innit? Yeah. Who gets up this early to pretend there's somebody else? Oh, like everybody. Got a hold of myself. Oh, don't sing, Tim. Don't sing. I might lose you here because it's right at the bottom. They've been swimming. Women been swimming. Hola, Bob. So, also some nice benches here that were planted before these trees. I think there are people who are slated to run the beach bar, but I don't think they want to take over just yet, because it's, unfortunately, it's not very lucrative at the moment. There we go. Christina's favourite bit. I'm actually at home, Sean. It's in Kawasaki. This is the Playa de Jabo, which is at the bottom in Cayo Salvaje. Favourite spot's the end of the pier. Over there. Should we walk up to the end of the pier? I've never been there before. Set me life in my hands going over this wall, I tell you. Just look down here. I know the graffiti is terrible. But it's what people do when nobody's live, you see. Instead of impersonating people, they go and write on walls, throw fag ends on the floor, or let the dog shit all over the place. It's a certain type of people that does that. Not my people. Hey, Christian. Yeah, it's we got a storm coming in from the south. It hasn't hit us yet. We got the top end. But, morning, Lorna. It's the top end of the storm, and it's going to be with us till about Sunday, apparently. But it's still warm, and the sun does break through. I mean, there are blue skies up there, look. And there's the direct sun. I'll join you on a walk next summer. Perfect. Perfect. We'll bring Giuliani with us. Paul says hi from Chester. Craig says don't fall. Ah! Oh, I can't pretend to fall off because I've got a gimbal on. These look interesting. Risking your life for us there, I am actually. Because if I read comments walking along here, I could trip and fall. The concrete and the clay beneath my feet begin to crumble. God's love will never die. Before you say goodbye. Sunny in Cardiff, but only 1 degree. There you go. Not even 3 degrees. Ooh, ah. That's the view for the beach from the flagpole. End of the pier. So I've got to go down here to go to the end of the pier. Unit 4+2. Was that them, was it? I wonder who sang that. You live in lane. Or not, as the case may be. Concrete and the clay beneath my feet begin to crumble. So, let's walk along here, looking at the graffiti. I suppose the graffiti artists are probably in the 70s now anyway. The originals. American graffiti. So it's not the youngsters, is it? Unless they've all died of fumes. Ugh. God. These are big steps. Yep. Come up to my knees, they do. Morning, sub. So, take my life in my hands. Won't get a strike here, they won't notice what it is. So it looks wet here. So I'm hoping I don't get a big wave while I'm here. I'm hoping I do get a big wave. There you go. Well, the question is, why is there a pier here? Because I mean, it's not deep enough for ships, is it? Missing Tenerife due to COVID, not been for nearly 2 years. Trevor, come on, come over. Before it all goes to hell in a hat basket. So here we are, end of the pier. Just do a big run and jump. Oh, there's a plaque here. What it says? Oh, it says stop. Prohibido lanzarse. Don't diving, no diving. Perfect for diving, says Christian. Jessie loves it. There's a big sign here saying no diving. And there we go, the sun's coming out. There you go. Next stop, Florida. In fact, if you carry on this way, there's nothing now till Antarctic. You do a shimmy around the corner of Dakar, you pass Cape Verde and South Georgia, and then it's the Antarctic, really. Florida's that way. And here you can see the Delphine, which is this restaurant here in blue. And I met some people last night and they said they'd never heard of it, but because of my vlog they went down and had the best meal of their holiday up to now. So that's good. So if you're in the island and you fancy a what's it called? You fancy a nice bit of fish, go to the Delphine. Well, I've got to walk all the way back up there. Who made me come down here? Hey. Now you can't see my balcony from here, but you can see it from up here, which is where we're going next. My feet begin to crumble. What does this one say? Probably says the same thing, doesn't it? Whoa. Yep, no diving. How many steps are the waves? Just 2 steps, is it? Oh, no, there you go. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 steps. Do you think your levels will change this week, COVID restrictions, Tim? I'm not sure. It's been pretty steady. So we're in the 60s, 70s. So we haven't got over the 100 yet, which is usually the breaking point. 7-day rolling average, so 70 odd yesterday. I don't know what it's going to be today. But the sea temperature, very good question. The sea temperature close to the shore is probably, I would say, 26, something like that. But if you go just a bit further out into the deep, and it gets deep very quickly here, then you're in the Atlantic. And the Atlantic, especially around Tenerife and the other western islands, the sea never gets over 25, ever. So, should we go along the sand? No, because then I get it all in my shoes. No. Okay. So it never gets over 25. So you will actually, after a while, get very cool unless you've got stuff on. What's it called? God. That's hard. Try doing that with 18 stone. So that's why some of the older swimmers, they end up getting cold water shock by staying out too long, and then they get in trouble. Some of them even die of heart attacks or cardiac arrest. So most of our drownings are due to cold water shock and cardiac arrest. But that's one of the good things that COVID's done. It's reduced the amount of drownings. We used to get 2 a month. Now it's dropped dramatically. So as long as you're okay, keep near the shore, get your stuff on, get your clothes on if you're going diving. Just be careful. Right, turn you around. Tim scrambles to take his life in his hands, that's it. He does. He has to have a rest when he gets to the end here. It's hard walking on cobbles. It's worse with a wheelchair, obviously. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. I got it from Janet Anscombe, actually. If you go to janetanscombe.com and look for cold water shock or keeping safe in Tenerife waters, that'll give you that. As a lifeguard, I can understand that. Cool. Says Christian. This tunnel here is the outlet from the Barranco. Atlantic Holiday Centre. Sean is they cater for Danish and Scandinavians, but anybody can stay there obviously. But they cater for Danish and Scandinavians, and it's very, very nice. Central in the village, beautiful views, nice pool. You've even got access to a rock pool down the bottom. So good restaurants next to Delphine as well, opposite Little Germany. So it's really got everything you need. Good Tenerife news from Janet to show you. Yeah, she's actually retired now with vlogging, but she still does a bit. Not as active as she was. Whew. Back to my lovely little spot. Boys, the only time a swimsuit gets wet is when it's in the washing machine. There you go. I was this 2 weeks ago. That sea was cold. Yeah, it is cold. I mean, obviously, if you're a swimmer, you get in and you can swim and it warms up very quickly. But you stay in it long and you go too far out, you are in danger there. Especially on this coast. I mean, it's called Callao Salvaje, the Savage Cove, you know. Callao can be translated as either cove or pebble or rock, but the idea is about the same. So, water swept stone. Savage, Salvaje is savage. So we're in the Savage Cove. Not to be confused with Sabbath's Cove. The Murder She Wrote. Is that Sabbath's Cove? I can't remember. Cabot's Cove it was, wasn't it? Right, let's walk up to the kiosk. Funny enough, I say kiosk because even though it was a restaurant, it's only classed as a kiosk. So you can only serve things that you can make on a grill on a top. So you got no oven and you got no pots and pans and stuff, you know. It's basically stuff you can make on a grill, hot dogs, burgers and stuff like that, chicken bits. But there's two of them. There's one up there, the round one, and there's one down here with the loos. Unfortunately, because it's not open, there's no loos kiosco. Vale. So Antifa. Yeah, not doing us any favours, mate. So it's locked up. No more messages. All the messages are gone. But in here's a nice little cafe. And then there is the loos. Lorna says you got so much knowledge to share. Thank you. I'll read a bit. And I use social media for what it's meant to be. You know, the library of the world. You can actually learn anything you want. Especially if you search out stuff you want to know. And I seem to retain it as well. Oh, couple steps. Tony saying good morning. We're on that beach over a week's time. We're lucky to stay at Tropical Park. Looking forward to that. Tony, cool. Come and say hello. Los Obrigos, the coats are exactly. Oh, here we go. Pretty ladies. Buenos días. Necesito también, pero no tengo tiempo, lo siento. Yeah, I've actually got an appointment with Bianca to go on tour the hotel, and make a recorded vlog of the new Merlin resort, which is now called the Mind Hotel, M-Y-N-D. And if you go online to mind.com, I think it is, yeah, husband's always saying the answer is in your hands, says Lorna. Oops, here we go, that was a quick flash of me. There you go. The answer is in your hand. If anybody says, what's the capital of Greenland? You just go, look it up. Answer's in your hand. Join in, yeah, right. I'd never get up. Say hello and buy a frosty pint, Tony. Thank you so much. I need it right now, I tell you. Morning, Tim. Will be a week on Friday, says Lillian. Cool dudes, you're all coming over. Top of the morning, Tim. Less than 3 weeks and counting, touchdown. Happily joining with that little group. Okay. Does anybody know what the capital of Greenland is? Just as an aside there. It's not what you think. It's actually Copenhagen. Because Greenland's owned by Denmark. I'm taking my life in my hands here. I'm on the road, but I'm on the left, so I'll see the cars coming. So this is the top of the tree where we just were. Where is the hotel you're going to look at? We'll pass it in a minute. It's opposite Tropical Park. So where we do meet up Mondays, it's diagonally across the road, and it was a Merlin resort, like a timeshare place. That's been empty for 20 years, and a conglomerate, so a cartel bought it and did it up as the Mind Hotel, M-Y-N-D. It looks quite nice. Capital of Greenland is G. Capital G. Nook it in my hind, says Rudders. There we go. Nook, it's in my hand. There's the capital of Greenland, Nook. So this is the Atlantic Holiday Company. There's the address if you want to have a look at it. www.atlantic-holiday.com. This is the entrance to El Delfin, or the Dolphin. But it's not up here, it's right down in the rocks, as we saw from down there. These are little flats called Las Banderas, the terraces or whatever it's called. And I think if you look on Airbnb, you might be able to rent some of them. I don't think they're legal though. There's a Hard Rock Hotel in the distance, and Playa Paraíso. The white one is the Rio, and the one on the right there is the sister hotel to that one in Torviscus. Here's the waves. Colin, which is the, what's it called? Roca Navaria. If the answer in your hands was the question. Bob, I knew somebody would come up with that one, and I knew it would be you. Buena Vista. The Rio Buena Vista, that's right. It's Rio's the group, you're right. Not many waves today. Not as savage as it normally is. 110 people watching, 78 thumbs up, thank you so much. And we can see my flat again now. So, how can I see this? There's the complex again. I can zoom in, can't I? So this is the complex. So you've got 1, 2, 3 here, and then 3 up here. So basically, that's, if I can get it. Can I? There you go. Oh, my finger's too big. But it's the top one there, the toppest one. Oops. Oops. Yeah, here you go. So it's right in the middle now. So you can see the blind, 2 blinds down. And it's right at the top there. This one. Okay. So the question is, do I walk back down here now and home, or do I go through the village? Because I've been an hour, so it'll take me another 15 minutes to get home. First stayed in Playa Paraíso 25 years ago. Massive changes. Yeah, I suppose it will be after 25 years. 104 people watching now. Who's leaving? Who left? Probably Rick the Bellend. He came on again, you know, with like 5 or 6 different personas. But he got fed up. As they do. So. I'm going to take my life in my hand. Walk in the middle of the road. So as you can see, this is the entrance to the Atlantic holiday. It's the what's it called? That wasn't Andrew, because I made Andrew a moderator, so if it had been Andrew, then I would have known. Oh. So, is it 2 months since you were here, Bob? Wow. So this is the new Mad Hatters, which is now called Lulu's, because the 2 girls who own it were known at some point in their lives as Lulu. La Pina, Irish bar, Little Germany, and Romantica. All not open for breakfast today. Well, it's Tuesday. It's probably not really probably a changeover day. Trucks all over the place. There you go. This is Sangrila. Oh yeah. Here we go. Nobody can get past here in a thing. That's not Rick either.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Rick is also a moderator. Oop, there you go. Where'd he come from? Steak 21. They're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What's up, Tony? No, it's not Rick, no. Dead clever I am. Making everybody a moderator. Take my life in my hands. Now that's my turning circle. It's usually fully parked with idiots. That guy used the turning circle perfectly. And it is Frosty the Snowman, or as we call him, Warmy. La Gomera has been stolen again. Frosty the Snowman. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I got fed up of people coming on that wasn't them, so I went to their real channels. I copied their channel address and pasted it into the moderators and the settings, so I know exactly who they are. And these people have got nothing better to do than pretend that somebody else are foiled by it. We foiled them again. Frosty has arrived. A deje limpio. He keeps the decky clean. Here's a parking spot. This guy's lucky. Take my life in my hands. Guy's got a rabbit in his shack. Oh, it's a piece of bread. Okay. Did he roll down from the top of the Tady? I think he might have done. Looks happy though. The snowman won't melt, it's made of fiberglass. Oh, time to put my sunglasses on. Glad I brought them. There you go, sun's out. You don't like the weather in Tenerife? Wait 5 minutes. So here's the local Hipadino supermarket. And above that is Masala, Callao Street, a new Italian restaurant or bar. Monte Cristo and the Smokers Club for weed. And next to that is the Three Horseshoes. So quite a bit going on up there in the night. A lot of local Brits go up there, Germans, Scandinavians, a couple of Spanish. Morning Ray, thank you so much for ongoingly supporting the channel. And as you can see, Masala have got a, what's it called? They've moved. Well, they're not moving, I think they're expanding. I don't know whether they're going to close the other one, because they're probably worried about what might come in. That's a shame. There's Georgie. She's been doing her fitness stuff. And Cafe Laura's open for breakfast. Another parking spot here. Oh. Pigeon's been following me. There you go, I'm in the shade now. Take my sunglasses off again. So, those of you just joining us, we're in Cayo Savaki, Bombay Babu, and La Rueda, the wheel. We've got a few shops and offices. And the Eclipse, which is opening brand new soon. Here we go. So there we go. Let's have a quick look inside. Being done up soon. Oh yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Sorry, do you want to start?
That'll be all right, thanks. That's all.
Hey Tim, all right.
Sorry for bibbing the dog the other day. I didn't want to run him over. Have you got a date yet, Tal?
Not quite.
Okay. Very soon. Very soon. El Taller, which is the workshop. And this is local lotto place and all round whatever you want place from Suresh. In the corner, Buzzing Bar still not open. And we got a French bakery. Richard Walton, see you tomorrow, storm permitting. Are you on the island tomorrow, Richard? Cool. Send me an email about where you are and where you're going to be, And if you're going to meet up Monday on Monday, because we will do it if somebody's coming. So this is Immobilier, and this is where you get your tobacco. This is Tenerife South Travel doing 115 as an exchange rate. This is the Italian coffee place, Il Dolcetto. The Farmacia says 27. It's very, what's the word? Humid today. Very humid. There's the Farmacia. And in the bottom there we've got the butchers and the bakers. It's a shame the guy next door doesn't make candles. And this is the taxi rank, El Sitio. There's the postman. Got everybody. COVID's on the rise. Don't look good. It is on the rise, but it's still around about 70. Got 116.20 here yesterday. Yeah, what happens here, the guy here says he doesn't really want to do exchange because he doesn't make enough to go to the bank and change it. So he gives you a rate that if you must exchange it at that rate, then you will, you know. So it makes it worth his while. But he says he'd rather just not do it because he don't make money on it. It's just hassle. Where's the best part for Monday meetup, Tim? Colin? Well, funnily enough, I'll show you exactly that right now. So this is the Nebula. This is not open on a Monday. So we meet up here in Terrace El Habli, which you get to, I'll show you in a second, up the steps. This is our street with our thing on. This is where the bus stops. And this is Tropical Park and the new Mind Hotel. So they're pretty cool. So let me show you the entrance to El Habli, which is where we are on Mondays, and then I'll show you where to park. When you come into the village, if you come in and just go straight, you'll end up here. So you'll see the Mind Hotel on the left, on your right, sorry, and Tropical Park on the left, and then a roundabout. So go round the roundabout and out this way. And this is actually the street that you exit. So everything goes up this street, and that's the only way out of town. And those are the steps up to the terrace, or just to the right of the steps here, there's a little elevator that you can go on. So this is not the ground floor, this is floor 1. Floor 0's down 1, and you go up to number 2. So if you're in the elevator, it's 1 and 2. John's saying hi to you, nice to have a lovely walk, sunny day, Los Cristianos. Brothers just come to see the volcano. Fred Olsen running trips under per person. Not only that, but they're giving a portion of it to the charity, so that's good. So these people are waiting for the bus. We're going to go over here, and then I'll show you where to park. Actually, I'm going to walk this way. I hope the bus doesn't come. Looks like the bus is about to come, so I hope I'm not going to die. These are the Kawasaki refugees. And this is where you park. So a lot of people don't see this, but after 3 o'clock, you can park in this area here. So it's like a chevroned area. And if you take the left-hand chevron, as your guide, and park like they're doing there, sort of, what do they call it, diagonal, then that's better. So all this is parking after 3 o'clock. If all this is full, you can usually park across the way. Oh, here we go, here's the bus coming now. So this is the bus to Los Cristianos, but both buses come this direction. Yep, they're having a fight who gets on first. Fight, 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 fight. Okay, I'm going to ask these guys, because he's got a clipboard, when he's going to be done. Tenerife Mians, one-way street. They're obviously not distancing either over there, so I'd be careful. Buenos días, señores. El hombre con el papel es muy importante.
Muy importante el papel.
¿Sabes cuándo estamos abierta? ¿Sabes cuándo está lista?
Esta,
Sí,
vamos a faltarla.
esta mañana.
Sí, en estos días, sí.
¿Ya? En el medio de diciembre también.
¿Aquí?
¿Ya?
No, esta va a estar cortada, siempre.
Es siempre cortada.
Esta.
Ok.
De allí para arriba no.
Ese es siempre cortada, so para...
Solo acceso a garaje, esta.
Ok.
Porque ahora la obra continúa hacia arriba.
¿Hay un lugar donde yo veo los planes?
Esto,
¿Ya? ¿En el ayuntamiento? Siempre cerrado para
no, hasta que dure la obra, hasta marzo, abril.
marzo, abril.
Marzo.
Ok. Muchas gracias, señor.
Pero asfaltado, cerrado al tráfico, caminar sí.
Ok, ok.
Tráfico,
¿Eh?
aquí, no, solo garaje.
¿Nunca o hasta marzo? Hasta marzo.
Enero, marzo.
Wow. Ok.
¿Usted vive aquí?
Yo vivo allí.
Ah, allí. Ah, no, para arriba
Sí,
para
pero necesito manejar.
Sí,
Shht.
coche.
Sí, sí. En aparcar aquí.
Sí.
No puedo.
Aparcar sí se puede, aquí.
¿Sí?
Sí, luego, cuando se abra,
Mm.
la calle cortada aquí. Pero de aquí
Ok,
para
entiendo. Ok. La calle está abierta, pero no puede manejar en...
tráfico, continuidad de tráfico no,
Ok,
pero abierta sí.
ok, muchas gracias.
Aparcamiento, todo.
Ok.
Sí, sí.
Gracias, señor. Well, that's new.
Próxima semana.
Buen día.
Chao.
Wow, that's new. So, what they're doing... Where are we? You looking at me? I can't see. Are we still online? Yeah, we are. So, why has it gone all dark? I don't know. Something happened. No, I'm flying out the 13th. Think they're going to do this before. I told Johnny Vlog I'd have a beer with him at some point. I don't speak great Spanish. Oh, that's the guy with the clipboard, exactly. What he was saying was that this road is actually going to be open for traffic and people, but only to access the hotel. You're not going to be able to go down into the village that way. So that means I'm buffering. Oh dear. I don't know why. Maybe it's maybe it's my battery. Okay, I'm going to finish it here then. I'll go and sit on this bench and finish up. No buffering here. Okay. Right. Sit on the bench. I think what it is, we got low power mode or something. I think that's what it is. Let me turn you around, see what happens there. No, it's still the same. So it's probably low power mode. Anyway, so we're nearly home. So what he was saying was he's going to close the car. You won't be able to drive off the end. So that means there will be no entrance to the town, which stops people doing the shortcut like I used to do, which is a shame. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, where are we? There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel, you can go to PayPal right here. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe for free here. And we'll see you on the next one. This is Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife. Thank each and every one of you. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Zoom.